kumpara sir sa lifestyle diseases na 300,000 cases and 800 deaths per day. Ngayon sir,
You're talking about mga
ang tingin namin sir at that time, misplaced priority kasi the program cost, which is 3.5 billion for just 1 million kids in 3 regions, would represent only a mere 1% of the population. And scaling up this program, even for the lowest quintile of health, is simply not a viable option. Like in Singapore, kaya sir, hiniwalay nila sir to two on reasons nila. The safety reasons, and it is not cost-effective. So, dun lang ho sir, granting for the sake of argument na sinabi nila na may safety problem, I think, sorry po dapat po yung Department of Health tiningnan kung yung bang gagastusin na 3.5 billion, napakalaki ho ba siya para gamitin ho dito. Samantalang yung buong vaccine line natin, 7 o 3 billion, pero bibili po kayo ng bakuna na 3.5 para sa isa lang bakuna. Yun lang ho yung umaandar sa isip namin noon. Kaya lang ho, nandun na po eh. So, hindi ho tayo na pakinggan po doon.
that has been repeated already. Yes, si one of the resource persons. Dr. Francis
Cruz po. VCC po ako pero eksperto po ako.
You're formerly with the Department of Health, right?
Opo,
You're
eksperto po ako sa vaccination, tsaka public health po, tsaka governance.
Yun ang trabaho mo nung araw.
Opo. Una-una po, yung pong pagbigay ng bakuna, madami pong way na bibigay mo sa bata o sa publiko eh. One is tinatawag naming routine. Yung nagpupunta mga bata sa health center, alam ko, every Wednesday. Okay? May isang ding way to immunize children. Ito yung tinatawag namin map-up operations. So, halimbawa, may measles epidemic, pupunta ang DOH doon, magbabakuna ng sabay-sabay ng mga bata. Ikatatlo po itong pong mass vaccination. Kaya katulad po nung ginawa ni Secretary Flaber na tinatawag niyang Oplan-Alice disease. Ito pong mga National Immunization Day campaign, itong mga mass, may dahilan po yan, hindi diyang gusto niyong gawin. Kasi pwede niyo namang ibigay, kung halimbawa maganda po itong bakuna na to, routine po ito eh. No, halimbawa po, paano ba tayo kumakain sa araw-araw, hindi ba sa bahay lang? So araw-araw kumakain tayo, kung may masamang pagkain tayong nakuha, yung pamilya lang nagsasuffer. Ngayon, may feeding program. Tapos may piyesta. Ito po kini-question ko ang EPI kasi galing po ako sa EPI. Bakit pinili nyo mass vaccination? Bakit hindi pwede routine yung tahimik na pupunta ang mga nanay, dadalin ang mga bata sa health center? Yun ang concern po din nila eh. Ang time ng interaction ng doktor or nurse mas matagal dun sa pasyente. Mas importante po yan. Ang vaccination po, isang uri lang. May health promotion po yan eh. Meron po yung counseling. Pag mass vaccination ka, shorter ang time ang pag-interact mo sa nanay at sa bata, hindi po na-explain yung mga tama.
Sinasabi niyo po,
bakit mass vaccination?
Meron po tayong regular na pumupunta
Okay.
ang mga magulang, dala yung mga anak sa rural health clinic.
Okay.
Nagkakaroon sila ng oras.
Yes.
Ang ginawa dito, sabay-sabay, wala ng
Sabay-sabay,
oras.
wala naman pong
At ang
dahilan.
kino-question niya ngayon, bakit napakabilis? Pupuntahan nun natin yan mamaya.
Pwede po bang ganito po lang?
Okay, sino ba pwedeng sumagot ng tanong ni Dr. Cruz, Mr. Chairman? May
Bakit?
tinanong siya, bakit nag-mass vaccination?
O bakit hindi pwede to routine?
Who can answer that?
Si Dr. Joyce, siya yung eksperto eh.
Joyce, Dr. Joyce, dukusin.
Good morning. Sir, let me explain with regards to the venue on the vaccination.
Excuse me po, Frank. I just want to say this. There are several questions that I think we as a Senate should answer. Is this the priority for the money? Dahil lumalabas dito, ang number one killer natin. Ano ba ang number one killer? Cardiovascular. Number two,
Cancer.
I have the chart here. Can you show it? Number 2, strokes. Number 3, malignant neoplasms, cancer. Number 4, pneumonia. May vaccine dyan sa pneumonia. Ba't di natin ginamit yung pneumonia? That's another question I'd like to ask later on. Number 5, aksidente. Number 6, diabetes. Number 7, chronic lower respiratory diseases. Number 8, TB of all forms. Number 9, nephritis. Number 10, certain conditions originating in a prenatal period. At andito ho ang mga namamatay, 118,742 sa diseases of the heart. In 2013, 68,325 sa vascular, sa malignant neoplasms, 53,601, 53,101 sa pneumonia, accidents, 40,000. Wala ho dyan yung dengue. And that's why na-pick yung imagination ko. Kung gusto natin yung dengue, dapat regular, pinupuntahan ng nanay, dinadala yung anak para matulukan.
Mas matagal pa nakakausap yung
Hindi
nanay
naman ba
at
kami
yung bata.
magtanong, Mr. Chairman? At,
Opo.
Sagutin mo na, Secretary Ducusin. Pwede naman ho kayo magtanong anytime. Kaya lang,
Sir,
tinatanong lang natin.
Pagdating po sa pagbabakuna, pwede ho po natin ibigay ang bakuna sa dalawang mode, paraan. Isa po yung sa routine immunization na kung saan ito ay binibigay sa lahat ng mga health centers, yung iba naman doon sa mga hospitals. Ang pangalawa po ay pwede po doon sa sinasabi nating school-based immunization. Ito po ay ating inumpisahan noong 2012 na kung saan ay tayo ay nagbigay ng mga bakuna also. Ito po yung HPV at saka tayo po ay meron din ibinibigay po na bakuna rin na measles, rubella at saka tetanus, diphtheria doon din po sa ating eskwelahan. Kaya pwede hong magbigay po ng bakuna dito po sa eskwelahan.
Your Honor, ang tanong ko,
Mr. Chairman, I think the question was raised by Dr. Cruz. The answer has been made. Can we also ask our own questions at this
I
point?
was going to say,
follow up lang po. Your
Please,
Honor.
Dr. Cruz, you have your time.
no, I'm the chair right now. Well, I'm the
I'm
chair
trying
right
to
now.
intervene and ask
Yes,
for an
you can
opportunity to ask
intervene. I was
questions.
about to call
Kanina
Secretary,
pa po, nagkaroon-
this is Antiveros. I mean, I find that unnecessary.
Let
Senator Antiveros, you may ask your question.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Tatlong follow-up question, dalawa sa Department of Health tungkol sa operational plan nyo para sa possible dengue adverse reactions. Tsaka tungkol sa protocol nyo sa surveillance ng adverse effects following immunization. Pero mga tanong na ito moving forward, gusto ko lang balikan, I'd like to return to Sanofi first so that we can understand how this problematic situation emerged, because I might not be able to circle back to you again with the many questions that we need to ask. I return to follow up the question of Senator Aquino, which I asked in the previous hearing. Would Sanofi be willing to shoulder the cost of families of children who were not previously exposed to dengue but were immunized and may develop severe dengue as a result of these circumstances converging? Would Sanofi be willing to shoulder costs in such a situation?
Your Honor, I understand the question and the concerns. I want to make sure that people understand that we have been a long-term partner of the Philippines DOH, and we want to remain a long-term partner of the Philippines DOH, as we are with the various departments of health all over the world. Therefore, actually, what we understand is that currently there is an ongoing review of the public program with a task force that has been assigned, actually two task forces, one task force at the DOH level and one task force at the FDA level. We are absolutely ready to contribute to this task force. It's a little bit too premature to look at the next steps, knowing that we want first to have the outcomes of the results of this assessment. one about the public program, the other one about the FDA assessment. But obviously, towards the end and when the time comes, towards the end of this assessment,